I'm on the Bionics booth here with Dan, and we're talking about some really exciting developments with Talk Show, which now involves Zoom calling.
So this is what we call BionicStudio, and this is the Talk Show component. So here on the left-hand side, I can see traditional telephone lines, still really the gold standard for getting listener and audience participation. And then a few years ago, we made the move across to social media, so Facebook, Instagram, and then we decided to sort of merge those even further. We, a few years ago, added WhatsApp voice notes, so you can bring voice notes and videos in and use them alongside. And then a year ago, we added WhatsApp calling, so you can call back, or participants can call in using WhatsApp. And then, new at the show, we've gone one step further, which is then to add meeting participants from Zoom. So this is probably the most requested feature we've had, and the technology has become available. That here I can see my lines. These can be anywhere lines, which is high quality over WebRTC, regular telephone lines, or WhatsApp. But meetings aren't lines, so we've introduced a new tab here. So up here I can see I've got a tab for meetings. And here I can see I've got an NAB meeting, and I've sent myself a link to that, which I can join from my phone. So when I join it, you can see the meeting becomes active, and then I have one participant in the meeting. And I can have multiple meetings down this left-hand column, and I can have multiple participants then down this right-hand column. And just as I would do with a telephone call, I can then pick up those participants and drop them onto the fader. Wow. So I have a choice at this point. I can either drop the entire call onto the fader, or I can see the individual participants and I can drop them onto individual faders. So we can do ISO splits from Zoom meetings and pick the individual participants up on their own faders. So here I'm on fader 1, you can see the call's being recorded, it will advise me of that on my phone that the call's being recorded, and then here I have my call coming through. This is the audio from a Zoom participant being isolated, pulled out and pushed onto its own fader. Or as I say, if you've only got one fader, you can pull the entire Zoom call onto that and have multiple participants pre-mixed. Or if you really want that fine-grained control, then you can isolate them onto their own faders.
Cool. So for visual radio, are you getting the Zoom video as well coming in? Are you controlling that?
Yes, so with WhatsApp calling, we only get, and that's a meta restriction, not ours, we only get the audio. But here we can then promote that to video, and then just as with our Anywhere video calls, that will get added in automatically to your director or your vision switching. So we know on each of these devices whether it's audio only or audio and video, and then we send messaging to the video switcher to say, this is somebody talking, just go to a wide shot, or this has vision, and then the video will be passed along. So we hope to have WhatsApp calling with video, maybe by IBC time.
Right, okay.
But we have that already with Zoom.
Yeah, amazing. And you say this has been a much asked for feature. What sort of customers are asking for this?
So people who want to do HD contribution from typically not audience engagement, but from remote guests or perhaps remote hosts, lots of sports production where they're trying to bring in contribution remotely. And this is a technology that people already have, they already know how to use it, but there isn't really a way of controlling it. So people have got all sorts of Mac Minis and small devices around the place trying to do this, but it can be hard to coordinate at scale, whereas this puts it inside the same user experience and on the same fader. That fader could be a telephone caller, then it can be Zoom, then it can be WhatsApp. You can create meetings, you can schedule meetings, you can join them in the same UI.
A mix of all three, I guess, as well.
Correct, all in the same system.
So is the Zoom calling available now?
Zoom calling is available from after the show,
Amazing. And where can people find out more information?
We're just bionic.radio.